Hello, students of English. Welcome to a video from Dave's English School. Today, we are talking about how to describe a word. Another way to think of this is giving a clue, how to give a clue. Now, for this lesson, we are going to use 7 different kinds of words or expressions. A kind of, similar to, like but, the opposite of, somebody, something, and somewhere. For all of these examples, we are going to use the word is along with these expressions. Let's get started with a kind of. Here we can see two people dancing. What kind of dance is this? Tango is a kind of dance. Now, what other kinds of dance can you think of? For example, swing. Swing is a kind of dance. Or ballet. Ballet is a kind of dance. We use this when there are different types of things in one category. Let's look at another example. Do you know the name of this object? It's a hammer. A hammer is a kind of tool. What other kinds of tools are there? Well, wrench. A wrench is a kind of tool. Screwdriver. A screwdriver is a kind of tool. Is plus similar to. On the left, we have a banjo. On the right, we have a guitar. A banjo is similar to a guitar. They are not exactly the same, but they are not very different either. So we use similar to. Here's another example. We have two women. Can you describe them? Are they thin or slim? Well, slim is similar to thin. Again, they are not exactly the same, but they are not very different. So we use similar to. Is plus like but. Take a look at the picture. Let's look at a sentence. Overweight is like fat, but it is more polite. When we use like, we are saying that two things are similar. We use but to show a difference. Here, we use it to refer to the word we are describing, overweight. Overweight is like fat, but it is more polite. Here's another example. We can see a boy, and here we can see some objects. How can we describe these people or objects? Young is like new, but it is for people. Again, we are saying that two things are similar, and we use but to show the difference. We use it to refer to the word we are describing, young. Young is like new, but it is for people. Is plus the opposite of. The man on the left is tall. The man on the right is short. So we just say tall is the opposite of short. We can also use the opposite of to describe opposite actions. For example, stand is the opposite of sit. Now we're going to look at somebody, something, and somewhere. Let's start with is plus somebody. A doctor is somebody who helps sick people. Why do we use somebody? We use somebody because we are talking about a person. And because we're talking about a person, we use who. Somebody who. Here's another example. A roommate is somebody who lives with you. Somebody is a person. And because it's a person, we use who. Somebody who. Something is plus something. A microwave is something that cooks food. Something is an object, a thing or an object. Because it's an object, we use that. Something that. Another example, in this case, a cell phone. A cell phone is something that we use every day. One more time. Something is an object, so we use that. Something that. Finally, we have is plus somewhere. Here we are looking at a shopping mall, or just a mall. A mall is somewhere you buy clothes. In this case, a mall somewhere is a place. And because it's a place, we use where. Now, as you can see, the word where is part of the word somewhere. So it is not necessary to add another word. A mall is somewhere you buy clothes. A beach is somewhere people can swim. Again, somewhere is a place. So we can see the word where here. By the way, we can use the word that. A beach is somewhere that people can swim. It's not common. The word where tells us that it's a place. We have one more way to describe words or give clues. And this is, for example. The difference is that we do not use the verb to be. We do not use is or are with for example. Let's go back to the example of the mall. For example, you do this at the mall. The word this is referring to an action. You do this at the mall. Buy clothes, or maybe go shopping. Here we are at the beach. For example, you do this at the beach. The word this refers to an action. In this case, swim. Or maybe relax. Okay, so let's practice. All you have to do is read the sentences and guess the word. What word am I describing? It is a kind of instrument. It is similar to a keyboard. For example, Mozart and Beethoven played it. Piano. I'm talking about a piano. What word am I describing? It is a kind of action. It is something that people do with a television. It is like look, but it is for movies and series. Watch. I am describing the word watch. What word am I describing? It is a kind of transportation. It is something that many people use to do exercise. It is like a motorcycle, but it doesn't have a motor. Bicycle. I am describing the word bicycle. What word am I describing? It is something that describes an object. It is like tall, but we use it for horizontal things. It is the opposite of short. Long. I am describing the word long. We are looking at the Great Wall of China because it is a very long object. What word am I describing? It is a kind of building. It is somewhere people usually visit on Sunday. It is like a mosque, but it is for Christian people. Church. I am describing the word church. Thank you for watching this video about describing words and giving clues. Please have a look at the website or the Facebook page or the Instagram page. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.